Friedrich Nietzsche offers a profound critique of societal norms and personal inertia. He posits that within each individual lies the capacity for greatness, yet this potential is often squandered through laziness, a trait he sees as pervasive and corrosive. According to Nietzsche, this lethargy not only diminishes individual uniqueness, but also aligns us with the undistinguished masses, as he articulates in Untimely Meditations. He urges us to break free from self-imposed mediocrity by heeding our inner conscience, which beckons us towards authenticity and self-realization. Nietzsche's concept of the last man, in Thus Spoke Zarathustra, encapsulates his fears for humanity, a future where comfort and ease are prized above all, leading to a stagnation of human spirit and ambition. He illustrates a society devoid of desire for wealth, power, or progress, epitomized by an aversion to effort and a settling into mediocrity. This theme resonates with Aesop's One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer, when a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. "What?" cried the ants in surprise. "Haven't you stored anything away for the winter? What in the world were you doing all last summer?" "I didn't have time to store up any food," whined the grasshopper. "I was so busy making music that before I knew it, the summer was gone." The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. "Making music, were you?" they cried. "Very well, now dance!" And they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on with their work. Contrastingly, Nietzsche warns against the opposite extreme of relentless toil, devoid of joy or purpose. You may have heard this story about a young fisherman who was enjoying himself on the bank of a beautiful river when a stressed-out businessman came along. Stopping in front of the fisherman, the businessman said, "You aren't going to catch many fish with that single rod. You're young. If you worked instead, you could make money, buy many nets, and catch more fish." "And what would I get out of that?" asked the fisherman. "With more money, you could buy a boat and catch even more fish." "And then what would be my reward?" the fisherman replied. The businessman became agitated. "You could buy more boats, hire many people to work for you." "And what would I get out of that?" repeated the fisherman. Now the businessman was very irritated. "Don't you see? You could build up a whole fleet of fishing boats, have them sail all over the world, and have hundreds of employees catching fish for you." Once again, the fisherman asked, "And then what would be my reward?" The businessman shouted, "You could become so rich that you would never have to work for a living again. You could spend the rest of your days sitting here without a care in the world." The fisherman then smiled and said, "Isn't this exactly what I'm doing right now?" This narrative criticizes the mindless pursuit of more, advocating for a balance between industriousness and enjoyment of life's simpler pleasures. Nietzsche champions joyful productivity as a middle path, encouraging meaningful progress through dedicated work in one's passion, without succumbing to the extremes of laziness or overexertion. This concept involves creating value through mastery of a craft, which in turn fosters personal satisfaction and societal contribution. He suggests focusing on areas of genuine interest and passion, as this dedication is key to achieving mastery and, subsequently, to offering valuable contributions to the world. The journey towards a fulfilling life, according to Nietzsche, involves a continuous cycle of discovering one's passions, mastering a craft, solving significant problems, and sharing solutions with society. This path not only counters the dangers of inertia and aimlessness, but also ensures a life of purpose and achievement. If you liked this video, please share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel.